So I know most of us are already done with our holiday shopping, but I believe that there's some more gifts that you can get for your pets and your pet parents. On this episode of Critters and Cultures, I'm going to show you some emerging pet brands from diverse entrepreneurs that are leading the way in the pet care industry. Don't finalize that list yet? Let's go check them out. Dr. Azalia Boyd. I'm a veterinarian and the host of the Critters and Cultures podcast. And I happen to be at the largest pet retail conference in the nation, SuperZoo. And I'm connecting with so many amazing brands, emerging brands, experienced brands. We're talking about their why. We're talking about the purpose. We're talking about what struggles they have. What are the pain points? What do they need? Is it funding? Is it more views? And how can we make the brands successful? So right over here, I'm gonna pick up my friends here who's doing a dog massage with Palms and Paws. So let's take a look.
There you go. Good boy.
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
What is up? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
This looks like some great Palm on Paws action going on here.
This is.
Who is this? Who do we have?
This is Henry.
Henry? Oh my goodness. Henry, you look great. We didn't do your groom, but we just got finished with your massage. I'm going to steal Brandon. Thank you so much, Henry. We're going to walk and talk.
Bye. Can I have a paw? Thank
Aww.
you. See you later. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you so
Olivia.
much.
Okay, so Brandon.
How you doing?
Listen, a dog massage?
Dog massage.
Like, really? Dog massage?
It's a thing. A lot of people might not think it's a thing though.
So, tell me about you. Let's start there.
Okay. 35, Phoenix, Arizona, born and raised. Originally a massage therapist.
So you originally started with massage therapy for humans?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
So originally for humans for almost 10 years. Crazy, it took me 10 years to realize that I wasn't a fan of humans like that. So
you really don't like touching humans.
I'm not a fan of touching
not anymore.
humans.
So I shouldn't ask for a massage then. Okay, all right.
But hand massages are amazing. I don't mind doing hand massages.
Okay.
But eventually realized that, dogs have muscles just like humans.
Yeah.
They're nonverbal, so they can't wake up and tell you, my back hurts or my neck hurts and my shoulder hurts. And they have those aches and pains just like we do. And so I eventually got a cane corso. And when he was a puppy, I just did a lot of research, and they have joint, hip, muscle disorders just because they grow so fast.
Yeah.
And so I took the initiative and I started massaging my cane corso out when he was a puppy. And lo and behold, he fell in love with it. Like I go to pet him now, he lays on the ground like he wants a massage. And I was reached out to a couple other people just to see if I can give their dogs a massage, and they loved it. And then what had really got me into dog massage was then my cane corso got hip dysplasia.
Okay.
And so I took him to the vet. They put him on steroids, and he was just so lethargic. He didn't want to eat. He didn't want to drink.
Yeah.
Usually I grab his leash. He's ready to go outside and play. His whole personality was just turned down. And so I took him off the steroids and I massaged him out every day for like 2 weeks. And he was running, jumping, playing, like his whole personality had came back. And so that's when I, took the initiative to take a holistic approach to canine health and wellness. And so I just started massaging dogs out now, and I haven't looked back since.
Oh my goodness. I absolutely love this story. As a veterinarian, people always come to me and ask, what can I do for my dog's joints? And, especially as they get older, they start slowing down.
Yes.
And the first thing, in full transparency, the first thing that I turn to are medications, right? Medications and supplements. So you're taking more of a holistic approach to managing pain.
Correct.
Right? And I can only imagine that there needs to be more research in regards to, I'm sure there's like a huge gap between the benefits of what massages can do for our canine companions.
Correct. And a lot of people think it's a luxury. They think, it's just expensive petting.
Yeah.
But when you really break it down, there's just so much, like you said, benefits that go into it, from keeping the blood circulating.
Yeah.
It helps with stress and anxiety so much. Helps keep them mobile, especially senior dogs, dogs that just had surgery, so post-ops. I have a lot of patients that have IVDD, or they have hip dysplasia, they have arthritis, and so osteoarthritis. And so I've seen the benefits that it's really helped with these people or with these dogs, and helping getting them back to just being a little bit more mobile.
Yeah, and I think it might be like a multimodal approach,
Yes.
right? You don't want to say massage is the answer for all of the aches and pains, but it would be great if you could partner and work with the veterinary professionals, because that's where people are going to first once their babies are in pain.
Yes.
And then how do we get the research? I mean, we have the research to the benefits of when I get a massage, right? Mentally, I feel great.
Yes.
And then my body also benefits from it. How do we get more research into dog massage?
It's fun talking to veterinarians, what they see. Obviously, you know, we have the world at our fingertips now with the internet. So, you know, hopping
Maybe we
online.
should just ask ChatGPT.
Ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT knows everything. But no, I've went to ChatGPT before, and I've, you know, asked questions and got, you know, answers on certain things that I love when my clients ask me questions, you know, about their dog, about stuff that I never knew about. And so then I can reach out to veterinarians, I can reach out to ChatGPT.
Yeah.
It's always a learning
curve.
It's a learning curve.
Yeah.
But it's better because this is such a new lane to a lot of people. I get to be able to educate them on that. And that's what dog massage really is. It's really more so of a education process, so people don't think it's just a luxury.
I'm talking to a lot of emerging brands, right? And one of the things about emerging brands is that they're emerging.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And sometimes that is the best place to be, where you are the only person that I know that has marketed a business around dog massage.
Yeah.
I've seen on your Instagram and on your channels that you have a beautiful van.
Yes.
Tell me what a day-to-day kind of, you know, take me through one day of your appointment books.
One day through my appointment books. So as you know, I live in Phoenix.
Yeah.
So it's hot.
Hot as heck.
Hot as heck out there.
Yeah.
I usually try to get started early. I like to do massages in the van because it limits the distractions.
Okay.
I have a certain vibe. We listen to 90s R&B in there. We be vibing, chilling.
Okay.
Dogs be loving it. And so I try to start as early as possible and knock them out. Sessions usually last between 30 minutes and an hour. Bigger dogs, I can do 45 minutes to an hour. Smaller dogs usually range to about 20 to 30 minutes. But we'll go through a session massage. That could be cold laser therapy. We can be doing a paw pad rejuvenation. We can be doing some stretching.
Paw pad rejuvenation. Are you doing that with the laser?
No, so we actually have some organic paw balm that we actually make. And it's really just moisturizing those paw pads, massaging them out, getting the blood circulating back to those paw pads. Obviously, dogs stand on them all day, every day. So imagine if you stood on your feet all day, every day.
Calluses, man.
Exactly.
Calluses,
and so,
yeah.
it really just helps with getting them back on their feet, making them feel better. And so after a 30-minute session, we'll talk to the owners. I love to see what they're noticing after their certain sessions. One of my favorite things that somebody told me, I had a client that had severe arthritis. They hadn't swam in over a year. They hesitate to move anytime they take a step. After our first session, she called me and told me that her dog went and got in the pool and was swimming around. Sent me a video of it. We've been doing massages every week, once a week for the last 3 months after that.
Wow.
So that's just a little bit, and then, it's on to the next client. The beauty of it is they're only 30 to 45 minutes typically, and so you can get a lot of clients in rather than when I was a regular massage therapist between an hour and 2 hour massages. It's energy work. You're burnt out. You don't want to go to your next massage. With dogs, I can't wait to see my clients now.
That is
They run up to me. They love me.
Yeah.
That energy work now being transferred is nothing but positive energy.
Yeah.
Like I said, we got our 90s R&B going on, so that's really good energy.
I love that we're playing 90s R&B.
We are.
Give me an artist.
Jagged Edge, Sade, Luther Vandross.
Okay.
We got a little Ratchet Keisha Cole in there sometimes.
I absolutely love that. So you know that I'm the host of the Critters and Cultures podcast, right?
Correct.
So I love talking about cultural diversity and how we mix a little culture into the things that we do.
Yes.
So as a Black male in this industry, pet industry, what have been some of your struggles?
And I say this honestly, I haven't experienced any struggles as a Black man in the pet industry yet.
And maybe never will.
And maybe never will.
Maybe
Hopefully never will.
Maybe this thing will just keep rolling.
Because I'm in such a unique job or a unique career, a lot of people like take to me. They love me. They love that I'm helping their animals. They love that I'm, doing what they never thought to do as far as massaging them, something so simple. I think the biggest challenge right now is just educating people on the like we talked about the benefits of dog massage and how it's not just a luxury, but how it can help a holistic approach, their lifespan. And I never promise people that I'm gonna make their dog live longer,
forever, right?
but it definitely can help. It's a part of it. It's keeping them healthy. And so that's one of the biggest challenges is just getting the education out there to people. But I'm always rock for my people. So I'm always stand 10 toes down for the culture.
Okay, I love that. I absolutely love that. So you're here at SuperZoo. First time or have you been here before?
First time at SuperZoo.
What do you hope to get out of this experience? You're here, are you networking? Do you need money? Like, what would be the one thing that you would want to go home with?
I need money.
Everybody needs a little money. Yeah, everybody needs a little money.
No, it's networking. It's getting my brand out there. Talking to some veterinarians, trying to get referrals from them. And obviously not even necessarily referrals, but just being able to have that connection where if I hear something or somebody asks me something, I can be like, I don't know, but I know somebody who does know.
Yeah.
So just building that connection with people. I also own a vending machine for convenient pet products. It's at a rescue. And so after a dog gets adopted, I want them to be able to turn around and see all the convenient options, first aid kits, treats, snacks, things like that.
Such an amazing thing.
And so being here, I get to network with a lot of these manufacturers and pet brands.
Yeah.
And if I find something that we like or that I feel really be go good in the vending machine, then I would love to work with them. And so that's giving them business. It's bringing business into the rescue because we also donate back to the rescue a percentage of the sales.
Eliminating anxiety and all of behavior problems that I could assume goes on in shelters and all of that,
exactly.
right?
Yes.
Like instead of the Prozac, maybe it's half the dose of Prozac and a little massage. You know what I mean?
They say my hands is mixed with Benadryl and sorcery.
Oh my goodness! I absolutely love that. I love that. I love that. Well, congratulations to you. I hope that you get everything you need out of this conference. I
appreciate it.
And make all the connections. I feel like you need a mega partnership.
I do.
Right?
I do.
And then also clone yourself.
I need it.
Because you're just one man.
I'm wearing all the hats right now. I'm the marketer. I'm the owner. I'm the finance person. I'm the assistant. I go and get myself coffee sometimes.
Yeah.
I do need. Well, we're gonna get there though. But I enjoy the process of growing.
Yeah,
and so,
absolutely.
Seeing where you come from and then knowing where you potentially can go, that's the best part about this business. And hopefully, I'm able to franchise all across the nation. And that would be the goal, just to take it all up across the nation.
Take it to the top.
Take it to the top.
Take it to the top. All right, well, thank you so much.
This episode of Critters and Cultures is brought to you by Mattie's Fund, a family foundation that believes in a world where every pet has a loving home and every family has the support they need to stay together. Inspired by a beloved miniature schnauzer named Mattie, the fund is transforming animal welfare through innovation, education, and equity. Whether it's funding groundbreaking foster programs, supporting community collaboration grants, or offering free online learning for animal care professionals, Mattie's Fund is investing in the people and the ideas that move us forward. They also believe that inclusion matters because real change happens when we uplift every voice in this work. Learn more, get involved, or start learning today at mattiesfund.org. That's MADDIESFUND.org. And I will always say thanks to Mattie's.
Juanita, hey, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
It's such a pleasure to meet you today.
Good to meet you too. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. And learn about your business, right?
Yes.
So tell me about your business. You have a grooming business as well as, which I'm looking at your beautiful baby down here.
Yes, a grooming business.
Is this your groom?
Yes.
Is this your work?
Yes, this is Nina.
Oh my
so that's
gosh.
my baby girl. She's 7.
my goodness. Hello, girl. What are you, a pink cheetah?
Yes.
So cute.
We were feeling frisky, so that's our idea of frisky and fun.
I absolutely love it. So tell me about your business. Tell me about you, your brands, your business.
I'm Juanita. I've been in the pet industry right now, maybe close to 15 years. I've honestly stopped counting. I got started from the very beginning, just as a bather and brusher. I left a job working 5th Avenue in New York City. I knew I didn't want to go back to retail, so I was like, oh, what can I do? So they opened a corporate PetSmart near my my house when I lived in New York. And I was like, well, maybe I'll just go in here and apply for a job. Super casual. I just wanted to be a cashier, honestly.
Okay.
And they told me they were hiring for the grooming salon. So, of course, I was like, okay. So started out as a dog bather, just washing dogs, meeting people.
Oh my gosh.
And I always bought in that, you know, high customer expectation mindset into my roles.
Okay.
So from there, I was offered an opportunity to go and work in the grooming salon and groomer training.
Oh, wow.
Shortly after getting my job as a bather. So my career kind of started there. Then I transitioned away from corporate and then into salon ownership, managing a salon in New York City and Harlem.
Oh my God.
Then I moved out of New York City and then one random day found a grooming salon on Craigslist, and then that prompted me to open my own business.
Where?
In Pennsylvania, in the
Okay.
Scranton area.
Okay.
So little did I know, a year after opening my business, COVID would come.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
we were deemed non-essential, and we were supposed to close, and I absolutely refused to close my business.
You stayed open during COVID.
I stayed open during COVID.
Did people bring their dogs to you during that time?
They did. So what I did is I put blackout curtains on my business, and I would tell my clients, make it super quick. And I refused to lose
Oh,
everything
my
that I
goodness.
worked so hard
Yeah.
to build. So I worked during the COVID years. I survived the COVID years. And believe it or not, those were some of the best years for the business. But then, of course, me, how I am, I decided that I was bored.
Okay.
And that I was, you know, I love grooming, but I was like, this industry is so large. There's so much more to do.
Yeah.
And I decided that I would pack up my family, sell my business, and I moved across the country to Arizona. And then I took a marketing job with Ryan's Pet Supplies.
Oh my goodness.
And
So from grooming, Saks Fifth Avenue to grooming to marketing.
Yes.
Tell me what's your marketing angle?
So my marketing, I specialize in social media management, content marketing management.
Surrounded
digital
around
marketing.
pets or just
all pets?
all-
I always say that it's for pets and people because you don't have the pets without the people.
Yeah.
So I like to always encompass both. But
Okay.
yeah, social media management, digital marketing, content marketing management.
Yeah.
All of it.
One of the things that I'm thinking about, because we're at SuperZoo, right? The largest conference, and we're seeing lots of bags of treats and, you know, leashes and collars. What do you say to retailers who want to include more, they want to talk to their communities, but they need to use marketing to do it?
I always say don't forget about the person that comes into the business, right? Everyone that comes in your business, it doesn't matter if you're in New York City or if you're in like a Salt Lake City, Utah. Your clients now are going to be so diverse. They're going to range in all types of colors and family structures, so many things. And it's important, again, the mindset that I've always carried from working in luxury retail is always treat people, whether you don't know if they'll spend $5, you don't know if they'll spend $5,000, but you should treat each one of them the same. And just because a person may appear one way or look a certain way doesn't mean you exclude them from your marketing. So make your marketing more personalized, have breed-specific days, really learn to tailor your business and your marketing to the people that you're speaking to, not just have a one-track mind of what you think the marketing should be, or act like just because you sell things, people will buy them.
Right. That is huge. I will tell you, this is so non-animal related, but I was looking for a yoga studio the other day, and I was online and I was looking at this yoga studio that was up the street from my house, and first thing on their website were 10 very beautiful white women, and, you know, with a certain body type. Immediately when I looked at that website, I did not think that was a safe space for me. Does that talk to marketing as well?
It does. So back when I took my role at Ryan's Pet Supplies in the marketing department, we had one particular brand. So Ryan's is a manufacturer and a distributor of co-care products and products specifically tailored to groomers. So there was one product line that they they carried, which was dog grooming stuff. So there would be really great like one-piece outfits that the brand would sell. And I said to the brand directly, you know, how come we don't have these here in the U.S.? A lot of groomers and professionals would love this style. They said, oh, well, we don't love that over anyone that's a size 6. We don't think it would look nice.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, your pet groomers, they're black, they're white, they're, you know, Hispanic, they're Latina, they're curvy, they're tall, they're thick. Everyone is
They're stallions.
Yes, and people now, it's not like our grandparents or aunt and uncles grooming. People want to look cute when they go to work, you know? So that was one reason that I felt like in my transition from grooming, if people like me don't get into these rooms and get into these spaces to be able to be a voice for other people who are working these roles, then we won't progress. And can we change everything overnight? No, we can't. But it's so important for us to be, because these are the mindsets of a lot of people that are here making choices for us.
Well, thank you so much. I absolutely love your journey. I'm also a fellow New Yorker, Brooklyn. Love your journey. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing your baby. What's your baby's name?
Her name is Nina. She's tired already.
Nina, girl, you're doing such a good job, Nina,
she
girl.
Is. She's working hard.
She is working hard today. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate the conversation. I'm going to pick up Andre. Andre.
Hello.
What's up? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice
And they call you Dre for short,
yes,
right?
they call me Dre for short, and Andre when I'm in trouble. So that's
okay. So we'll stay away from Andre.
Right.
You're not in trouble today.
Great.
Okay, so tell me, Dre, about your company.
Okay, so my company is the Dre Creations, and I make handmade dog collars and leashes, right? So we started from scratch, use different materials, biothane, leather.
Handmade leashes and collars.
And collars.
Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah,
from scratch.
From scratch.
Okay.
So when they use the term, we're going to cook it, I'm actually cooking it from scratch, getting the ingredients, putting it together. And what I'm specializing in now is using the biothane to brand businesses, universities. I'm getting licensing deals with different universities, started with the University of Arizona.
Tell me what that means for those of us that don't know.
So say when you go to the store, you're a fan, right? And hey, I want to give my favorite university or sports team their logo on the dog collar. So you have to be licensed to do that. You can't just produce these collars out there because copyright infringement. Yes, ma'am. So went to the university, pitched my ideas to them, showed them what I could do, and they were on board. And usually what stands out to me and what I'm blessed for is it takes about a year or so to get approved. 2 weeks later, they gave me the go-ahead to start producing this, let other universities know, and then I contacted them, and it was just like a quick turnaround. So that's like my main focus right now, is to focus on branding, helping other companies, and getting these licensing deals with sports teams and universities to help the fans out, you know?
Oh my goodness. So are you a mega sports fan?
Played baseball in college. My parents played all type of sports, track, basketball, volleyball, all that. So I'm just an athlete in heart. And they called me in college a brand junkie because we were sponsored by Nike. So I was Nike head to toe.
Head to toe.
Head to toe. So
head
I'm
to
like,
toe. And so now we want pets head to toe, branded out in Dre Creations.
Yes, ma'am. That's the idea, and that's what we're going towards. Yes, ma'am.
So tell me what that means. Okay, when I think about hands, I think about Dre, because you're not in trouble.
Right.
I think about you like sewing, using a sewing machine, like pinning gems and jewels and all that. You know, is that what it looks like?
That is legitimately it. If I use my paracord, I have a needle that I thread the cord around, or a hand braided, and I'm knotting them up. If I'm using the biothane, of course I get the strip, right? Use a UV printer. I partner with someone to get the images printed on. But other than that, I'm taking a hole punch, a hammer. My girlfriend hears it all the time, me yelling in the room, are you okay?
Oh my
goodness. I'm hitting my hand, I'm missing the whole punch. Punching holes, measuring everything up by hand with my little ruler and my tools.
So tell me a little, I mean, because that sounds very tedious. It sounds like a lot of work. I just imagine you in like a workshop with your music on, like Outkast or somebody, just kind of banging it out and getting the work done. But how much can you, well, you said that's funny. Is that what actually happens in the studio?
J. Cole, Kanye West, my role models of being creative and influencers. So I'm listening to them being creative, and I'm trying to be creative with them. You know, that gets me going. So that gets me going.
But how much can you push out?
Right, so that's the new question everyone asks. How much can you do? How much do you need me to do? So I try to push out about 2 to 3 collars per day. It does get overwhelming, I won't lie about that, but I'm trying to schedule it out through the week. You know, Monday or admin days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm actually doing construction of the collars. And so I try to get 2 to 3 done per day. The bio thing's a little bit easier and quicker because it's a simple material. So those I can push out about 5 to 10. But if it's going to be leather, or I'm having to get on the machine, or having to cut from the hide, or I'm having to braid something, it's about 2 to 3 a day. But it's time consuming for sure, but it's worth it. You're getting a handmade quality product.
And so no desire to go from from handmade to non-handmade?
No desire, because I believe that's kind of the basis of where it comes from, is handmade. And people say handmade all the time, and you're like, oh, this is made by a machine. But I'm actually
we like handmade stuff. Yeah.
And the cool thing about that is no one thing is going to be the exact same, because human error is going to be involved in some way. So like I may tie something tighter one time, tie it looser the next time. And you can kind of see it doesn't make the overall difference stand out, but the little things are going to be different from the next.
It's a one-of-a-kind product. So no one else that has your product has any product that is that product, right? So once you make it, it is crafted for that baby.
For that baby.
And so many people absolutely love that. So I think that is absolutely amazing. What got you started in this?
So I'll try to make this long story real short. Worked law enforcement, got hurt. I actually went to school for engineering, so I always had a background for creating. But went to law enforcement right after college, got hurt, and when they were coming to tell me that I could no longer work, they brought a therapy dog in, right? And so I was on a SWAT team, big macho man. I'm like, why are you bringing this dog in here? And the dog put his head on my lap, right? And they told me the bad news, and actually brought me to tears. And like I'm sitting there petting him, and I resonated with him. So
you connected with them.
I did, and so therefore, when I was sitting at home and had nothing else to do, anxiety kind of took over. I needed something to focus on, and at that point in time, everyone was making jewelry. And I tried that, and I was like, instead of accessorizing humans, let's accessorize the dogs. Let's make them fashionable. Because I just remember that one dog that helped me, and that's one thing that's true to me. I love helping people. So that was taken away from me, but I'm bringing it back in a different way, helping the dogs that help me, and then helping the people, because now their dog is fresh just like this. So
fresh.
Full circle.
And they have that connection. I feel like, things like dog clothing, leashes, collars, food, treats, etc. When we adorn our dogs with these things, it really strengthens that human-animal bond. It like brings us closer together.
It does.
So I have a dog, a 100-pound American bully.
Okay.
How much would a leash for his neck size, a collar for his neck size and leash cost?
So I get that
aside from my little discount you're going to give me.
For sure.
Yeah, of course, you're going to give me that discount.
The hookup. But it depends on the material, right? So if you use the BioThin, that's our typical one, get plain Jane. I run them around 30. If we need a customized one, you want to put your own image on your collar. It depends on how complex you're going to get, but it doesn't range. It ranges between $30 and $45, right? But if you get into leather, it's a little bit more expensive. If you get into intricate details, like, hey, I want all these bedazzled jewels. I had one person that actually wanted diamonds, so I went to a jewelry person, and he helped me set diamonds into the collar. Granted, that was like a $200 collar, but they got it done. So
he's fresh.
Yeah, super fresh and one of a kind. No one else has this collar, and I was proud of that one. But yeah, they usually range between $30 and about $45, but it's a good quality product. And I say you won't need another one, but that means you won't be back. People come back to get different collars.
Stuff. Okay, well, thank you so much for chatting with us today.
Appreciate it.
I just want to make sure, what do you want to get out of SuperZoo? What do you need?
So I'm here to see like how it is, how everyone else sets up. Like one day I do see myself in here with my brand and my booth, and just to see how they do it. And so today I'm out here networking, meeting different people, to talk to someone who was selling different style buckles for collars. And so told them what I did, and they gave me a little sample pack to try out for the collars. And then also the scope to see if anyone else is doing what I was doing with the branding. Is anyone doing
what you're doing?
Hadn't found them yet.
I don't think you're gonna find them, right?
I've been looking. So.
Well, even if you do, it's not Dre's products, right? It's not Dre's products. Well, Dre, thank you so much for being with us. I appreciate you chatting with us, and good luck. And I hope you get everything out of the conference that you need.
I appreciate that.
All right.